option, and we'll from then on just jump back and forward from that. Just wait a little, I will make sure we have sound. Just bear with me while I do this. Now let's see. Just checking, so we have sound. Okay. Then we are in order. Okay, so I have the Forex and binary option signal sessions every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday between 7:30 and 8:30 GMT -3. Okay, so let me just post one thing here. There. So before we start with anything, we need to have account with investing.com. Not in any shape or form we start without checking here, because we have seen over and over again, if a news occur, can break completely your trade, can shoot in any direction. So make sure you open a free account here. It's completely free. I just have a free account also. I never paid for this service here. And when you sign up, all the times you see here will follow your own time zone. Like my time zone is GMT -3. And if you go down here, you can see GMT -3. Okay. So what I do before I start, I go to news, I go to economic calendar. Then what I'm looking for is something called 3-star news. So if you go down here now, today, there are none. So today means it's a perfect day for trading. Now what you can see, there are holidays in some countries, like in UK and in United States and in South Korea. We do not trade any pairs from South Korea, so that is not something we think about. But we do trade at least a lot of trades for GBP and dollar, and I think we have one from Switzerland. Now if we push them tomorrow to see if I find 3-star news there you can see. So tomorrow, for example, 11, that might be around 4 in Europa, 4 in day, I mean, so 16:00, and then you have a 3-star news. So how would I deal with a 3-star news? For a Forex trade, it's different from binary option trades. I will take the Forex trade first. If you have a Forex trade that almost hit your stop loss, let it be. Then you just wait and see how the trade go. If it shoot in your direction, cool, then you close it. Don't be greedy. But if you lose it, you almost don't hit your stop loss, by the way, so it's a 50-50 chance basically. But if you have a trade that is little minus, little plus, merchant profit, whatever, close the trade and wait 1 hour after, and you see there is no more trades. We have something China, but we don't trade anything in China, so then you're free to go. And if the trade is valid for you 1 hour after, reopen it. If not, just forget about it. Okay, binary option is a little different. With binary option, if you see the clock is 11, just wait 30 minutes or so and you can retrading this pair. That's the only thing you need to do. Just take a small pause from your trading in the time where is news, because there you basically have nothing to open or close or nothing, because basically every trade you take, at least if you follow what I'm doing, it's like either 30 seconds or 1 minute. We don't trade longer than that. So you don't have open trades to need to close it. You don't need to think that much. So just don't trade under the news. Like wait 30 minutes if you see everything looks normal. You don't have this shaky bars, you know, this that shoot up, down. Then just wait a little longer. But if you start to see this normal movement, you are good to go. So you don't need to think that much with binder option, okay? Now I think it's a good time we can start to see if we can find something to trade. I will just make sure that everything is up and running correctly. And that, let me just see. Yes, everything looks to be okay. Then I think we can start. Now, you can see we have been trading this pair for quite a long time. We see euro have lost a lot of value for dollar for a little while now. Since 23 of May have been a strong downward trend. I always like to see if I can edit my trading. So you can see our current line, we can change it a little now. I think I will put it down here now, and I think I want to put it on this ones, because you see it now fits better with the spikes that was a little while ago. So here basically we just need to wait till we come up to this line. So I will just give you an example. I always do that because it's not always we can find trades in a day. So when I find good examples, I will take it. So let's say now a bar go up here, we shoot up and we come up to this line here. A trade for me then will be something like this. I will put a comfortable stop loss first. Then I will see how far down is it normally gone. So if you then take, would I target the areas down here? No. I will target an area that I see that we have a strong support, but we normally come down to. And I will say that is around this region. So let's see, let's take our take profit there. Then you see we have 166, we just need 1.5. That is something I like. We can add then on the stop loss. So a good trade for me, let's see if I can get this to 1 point, there, perfect. So if I could get a trade, if we could get, because you see every time we touch this, we go down, we don't go so much above. And here now we have an area higher than the last high. I like that. Like here, for example, I would like to have a stop loss above here. Here, we can't have above here. That would be too much, right? Here you need to think a little more because it's a long time since you came to this range. So you just see, okay, where we have some resistance. We can see we have something here. So I would put my stop loss maybe a little above this region. So always try to find an area where you see it has some type of resistance. So in this case, here I will put above here. No, what I'm sorry, about this, the last one here, and this one about this one. So it's always like this. But yeah, this for me would have been a quite nice trade. But that is for the future. Right now we are not even close to this line, so no trading for this pair. We can save it because as we have edged a little the line to fit better with our current situations, we are not in trade now. And as you see, same story go for British pound against dollar. Here it should not be any movement because it's holiday in both countries. So here should not be any movement at all. Yes. Let me see. Was it holiday in Europa? I don't think so. Let's go today. There are so European pair they should move. Let me just confirm that. I do not see any movement, but if we take it to the 1 minute chart, let's take a look. Okay, but yeah, it is a little movement. So basically the small movement we have now is based on the euro. Yeah, it's moving a little. It's based on the euro, not on the dollar in for say. It's the change that euro have compared with the dollar. So there will be we oh, I'm repeating myself. We will have some trading today if we can find something. But here now, here there are nothing. Should not be nothing because both countries are sleeping. So let me see. There are actually movement. Huh, strangely enough. There might be still some, of course, even though both countries are sleeping, they are values might go up and down. So yeah, okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Now, so but by the way, we do not have any trades we can do here now. You see clearly, and I didn't just mark it here. It's a clearly downtrend. Just remove this mess here. Ugly mess. Let's save it. So here also I think we could probably move the line just a little bit so it's a little better with today's view. But yeah, here same exact thing we did see with euro against dollar. We will take a trade on the line and we'll take about the previous, and the previous in this case will be this one here. So that beautiful trades you can do with this one also. But currently nothing we can do. We are too far away. Now euro against British pound. Here we actually have broken. This trend is up. We are now currently at actually this is something I don't like to trade that much. Robots, Forex robots, they love this type of trading, where you basically have a sideways up down up down up down. Many people like to trade this. Me personally, does not fit my trading style. My trading style is a low trend lines, and as I've shown before, the market love to go in trend. And we have a so high win rate with trend trading that I see no reason to trade this. So here we had a little trend starting, but you see it's broken. So currently we don't have anything I can see here. Of course you can take it to the 4 hour to see if you can see something there, and you see the same thing. I don't see nothing. We just are going sideways. So I don't like this so much. Of course later on when we come down to this region here, we have traded a little on that in the past. So if we can remove this one now, it's not valid more. If you come down to this support here, we probably will take a long trade just based on this support, because we see this support is incredible strong. We see most stop actually where we are now, but a few go down here. So if we can get a trade on here, that's the only trade I will take. So if we continue with a bar like this one more time, we will be down where we need to be. But I don't think that will happen in this session we have right now. So yeah, down here I will take a trade. Yes, we see we got one spike down. So if you have taken trade only on this line, starting from here for example, you would have won all these trades here, but you would have lost one and won this here again. So you have a very good win rate on this line. So that's why the only reason I will take a trade here is because of that. But currently nothing we can do. So just market and on gold. Let's see. Let's reorganize a little this. Let's remove some of these things. I think I see something. So let's see. We have no. Let's change it a little. Let's take it from there. Do you see this? Quite beautiful downtrend. In that case, I would only take here directly on the line. I think we quite safely can target down here. It's not a big trade, but it's something. I think it's possible we can get a trade up here in this session. Let's move gold up to the top. Let's follow. What I'm looking for basically, I can mark it already. I would have taken a short trade here. Target maybe around here. Let's see how the stop loss could look like then. And I like it. You see we are above this spike here. This is a trade I would easily take. What you can sorry, what you can do, we can put a pending position, but I rather want to wait and see. We can write it up so we have it. Forex gold trade, a short trade at, so if you come there we can take it very fast. So this is not something yet, this is something only if we can get this trade in this session, and maybe put a pending in the end, but currently I want to wait and see. Stop loss there and take profit, take it there. So then we have it quite ready. Do we want to take a pending? Let's do that, as we don't need to be following so hard. Pending short trade, let's do that. Yeah, we can put up a pending position on this one. Let's do that. I'll now fast post it here for you all. Now let's I will take this trade myself with a pending position also. So just bear with me while I do that, and if you want you can do a settable pending position on this one also. When you're done with that, we will jump over and start with some binary option trading. Okay. I want to take a screenshot of this also. There. Just bear with me while I do this. And there we have it. Okay, then now we just hope that we can get a pending trade open here. Probability is low because he's pressing quite strong down, but we also can see that this is a good support area, so maybe he wanted to retest one more time before we go down. Let's hope that. So we still keep it like this, so we follow to see if we get a trade that open for this one. Now let's jump over and take some binary option trading. Let's start here. Let's see if we can find a beautiful trade. Wow, we really found a good one here. I wish we came in earlier. Here we take a line here. We make that one green. We take it like this. Let's see, we can take it there. Beautiful, I love it. So binary options line for buy line, let's write that. Buy line for CAD at 0.95 996. Very good line. I love it. Let's post it here for you all. And I will now take a screenshot here also. I will also post this in Telegram and WhatsApp for the users we have there. Let's see. Let's follow this line and see how we are doing. But yes, we will easily take a trade there. I will prepare with a 30-second closing and $100 on this one. Now let's see. Now let's see. So this one I really like. Let's keep that one. I think the line we put is quite. We could have moved a little down. So only for members only, we moved it a little more down. So you're getting a little better position. So us members, we have it at 90,592. Okay, let's put it there instead. So now let's see. While we wait, we see a little far away right now. So let's see if we can find maybe one more or two more. I did really like this line, so I really hope we can get some trading there. We can just see here now, if you have been here from the start, look how much money we would have made. It's ridiculous much money. Yes, maybe we have lost a couple of these ones, like this one here probably, and maybe even the one before, and maybe this one there. But most of the other ones we would have, and maybe this one also, and maybe this one. But all over we would have winners on all the rest. So we would basically been printing money on this line. So I really hope we can come down so we can get some more part of this money. Nothing says that it's done yet. So yes, if you have come in here right away, let's see, we came in 30, let's see. It would not have helped us nothing. Then with 25 we started, so we would just be annoyed because that's the time he started to go away. So if I came in 1 hour before, yes, then we would be talking. So it would not help if we come directly in here. Now, I will not jump a little in between, and let's see if we can find something else. Here, for example, you see we have a quite good one down here in this region. Same story, we need to break this support here. I think this one is pretty strong. What I will do, I will wait and see now. Will he break it? It's broken if you come down to this level. And you see, he don't do that. So that's why I'm not going to give this signal. Oh, no, let's wait. He's trying again. That looks like it. So every time I jump one back and to see, and we're not there yet, so let's continue. Here we don't have nothing. I don't see any beautiful line we can trade. Here, only up in this region, we see here is respected beautifully, here is respected beautifully. So up here we have one, but we are currently too far away from that area also. Over here we have a beautiful line all the way up here. We are not so far away from this one. I think what we can do, we can close some of these ones here that we're not going to trade. Now we're getting close here, so maybe I should No, we can still continue. I think we can mark this as a potential also. Let's take a line here. Let's change this one for red. Let's zoom in. Is that good? I like that. Let's just fast look if something happening. No, we can mark it. Then we take, we can give this one also. Binary options sell line for out at 1,520,483. And how this works is that we will trade every time a bar come up to this line, but right away he break it, we are done with the line, okay? So it's that simple. So anything, every signal I give you here now, you can follow yourself and trade. Because I will jump in between, maybe I lose one trade because I'm jumping in between, but I try to find as many lines so you have the possibility. Like for example, you can split your screen and put many at the same on your same screen. Like I typically have 4 on my screen. I have a quite huge screen. But yeah, let me just go over here. I did copy, right? I did copy that one. Yes, I did. So now we can take a screenshot here also. And we can post it for everyone. Let's post it first, yeah. Then we post it over here for my other people. So yeah, your job is basically just to follow the line and take trades. Hopefully I can take a trade in this session, but if not, at least you can follow the line because the lines you have on to now is perfect. So just wait so you get a trade on these lines. Okay, so and now let's go. So it's not so much about how many trades I do in a session, it will give the profit for you. It's also the lines I give for you. So now let's go here and let's see if we, this is the one that is the closest. We probably will get a trade here in the session, I really hope, because we will print some money here. So basically what I will do, right away he come down here, what I typically do, I just push up. If for some reason this bar jump up for me and come down again, I change it for 200, I just double up, just so I get one in the perfect area on this green line. If you break down, I call it a loss. That's how I do it. So it's a small type of, we can't call it a martingale in some way, it's just so I make sure I have one entry that is good, because you will figure that out, that sometimes when the bar come down, sometimes you shoot up and you get a little bad entry and he go down again. Just make it so you get a good one. Just so you are inside, you have a trade and more or less inside this green line, you should be golden. Because you see, most of the time when he just close a little above it. So if you can get one inside it, you're printing money. Now looks like we maybe can get one here now. We will now start to hold all our eyes on this pair here. I am ready. We make sure it says 30 seconds for here, because every time when you change in between these ones here, I show you, when I change here now, and I go back to this one here, you see what happened? It says 5 seconds. So always when you come back, make sure you put on 30. The reason I don't use 1 minute, if I use 1 minute, see what happened then. Okay, it don't show, but the payout is not 95%. It's only on the 30 seconds you get 95. It's so because it's only one that have this fire sign. If you change for 1 minute, I think it's like 60 something. So make sure you have it 30 seconds. Now let's see. I really hope we can break below this region here so we can get in a trade. Still respecting around here because we see we have a support here. Because you can see here also he's working inside this region, and here we have a strong resistance that have now turned support. And now we are really testing it pretty hard. Hopefully this time around he break it, but you see last time I think we need to break below this region. If you can see this small line I have from my mouse now, if you can break below that, that would be a nice area. Sorry. Let's see if we can find one more, as we are not done yet. Here we don't have nothing. Nothing of nothing. No, I don't like it. Let's take a look here. Here we actually have one. Yes, let's mark it. There is a sell line. Let me see. I like it where it is now. So let's take a screenshot here. We can follow that one also. Here we would have had, if you had been in earlier, we could have had some trading here. Binary options sell line for EUR USD at 0.910172. Okay, let's post that for you all here, and let's go back and let's post that for everyone also. So like I said, now we have 3. I typically, if I can find 4, I'm happy, because then it's a huge chance we get a trade. And also it's your job now to follow this 4, because maybe I'm losing, maybe this one now is down, who knows. You know actually, but I don't know, because I need to give my information for everyone. But yeah, it's your job to follow, because that way you get the most out of this session I have. It's not always I can see all the trades, because I can't split my screen, because that will not be so nice when I have this session. So I need to have 1-on-1, make it more clear for you all. But for you, you can split your screen and make it so you can trade all quite nicely. So there, okay. Then let's follow. This one I think was nothing, right? Let's remove that one. Then let's take a look at everyone. Nothing here, nothing here, and nothing here. So, but we have 3 now we are following. Let's see if we can find one more, as all are a little far away. Here you can see basically we have nothing and have not had anything for a very long time, so we close that one. Let's take a look at this pair. No, we might have one down here, but we are too far away. I will not even mark it. But yes, here is one, not super strong, not many trades, but we see that over here, for example, he had a beautiful one we could have made a lot of money on, but that is for another day, right? So let's but yes, it's this I'm looking for, you know, because here you basically print money when you come, which if you can come into a session and trade on this type of things like this, you're basically printing money. Now let's, before I close anything, let's go fast over. We don't have nothing here, we don't have nothing here, and we have nothing here. Okay, let's take a look at this pair over here. And last one we basically had here was in top here, was not so many, but at least you would have made a few $100 if you have been trading with $100 like I do. So that's it. Looks like we only have these 3 for now. what I will do, I will close this one and this one for confuse me. So it's this three. So yeah, looks like this is the one that is still the closest that you actually can get a trade today. Of course, we can take a look if we can find something else that we have not been looking. Let's go a little more down. We can take a look at this one. Here we have actually one also. That one was actually active just a little while ago, so here we have a big chance. There, let's change that for green. Binary options buy line for USD COF at 0.923371. This one we might actually get now. I change for 30, I will be ready. I'll take a screenshot. Let's post it here. And now I'll see if I can manage to post this super fast for everyone. I'm ready to take a trade on the line, and it looks like this one we might get. As you can see, we had just one 2 minutes ago. Now let's see. I'm ready to go in. Just a couple of minutes ago we had the trade. Come on, go down again. So now we have 4. I don't think I will look for more trades. Now we have 4. I will take a look fast over. Nothing here. We are very close on all. And remember, and I'll need to try to remember also to change this for 30 every time. Because he changed for 5 seconds, and 5 seconds then is gambling basically. So make sure you have 30 seconds here. So this is the 4. Our job is to follow this 4 now. And let's see. We just need it to come down to this region here now. And you see it's a beautiful line. I love it. And here, to be quite frankly, when I look over here now, I think we might would have lost this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one. The rest you would have won. So maybe you lost 4 out of all these trades, and they're quite a lot. So we would have printed money on this line. So do not be too discouraged if you lose one trade, because you can just make it back 10 times after. Trust me on that. So this line, I think actually we'll get a trade now. I'm ready. We are getting very close now. Finally, we are getting some action here now. When you come to this, I typically zoom in so I can get a better view. That's something I like with this broker, that you can zoom out a lot and zoom in a lot. It's not all brokers that let you do that. IQ option, for example, they allow you to do that, but IQ option do not give you so beautiful entries like you do on this broker. That's why I use this broker. Then you have like pocket option. They don't allow you to zoom out at all. It's very difficult to find a line, and they don't have beautiful lines like this either. So Pocket Option is also a broker. Pocket Option is worldwide, but IQCent is worldwide also. So I will say IQCent is the broker that is best for this, because you find beautiful and you can zoom out like this. It's the only way that you can find lines perfectly, is that you can allow your users to do that. So that's why I'm using this one. Now let's see. He did not want to go down. I really thought when he started to come down to this region that we'll get something. Let's see. No. 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 Okay, so I'm very sorry, but we can only trade with what we can see in front of us. And I can't promise that we get a trade in this session, but at least now you have 4 specific beautiful lines. And there will be trades on at least one of them today. I can promise you that. But I can't promise you that will happen in this session. Let me see how we are in time. We are now come to 43 seconds. The only trade we got with Forex also was a pending. I think what we can do, we can jump a little in between Forex and binary option now while we're waiting. So I will just do a fast trade, jump in, back forward like that. I think that's a way we can do it so we get most out of this session. Because now basically we have 4 beautiful here now. Okay, now he's moving. Let's wait and see first what's happening here now. Let's change it for 30 seconds. Let's see. If he want to give us a trade now, that would be quite nice. I hate to not get a trade in my 1 hour session. Actually, I don't think I have had one session yet without any trade. That have not happened yet. So now let's see. Yeah, I think actually I had trade in every session. So this will be a first if I don't get a trade. But like I said, every line I put up for you now, make sure you follow them yourself after the session. Because trust me, this one you will print money on. And I think was it this one? Let me see. This one also, a beautiful line. These two I think is the 2 best. And this one, nothing wrong, but it's not tested so many times, but I think you'll do well on this one also. And euro, here you see that he have broken above a couple of times, but you will make good money on this one also. But yes, this one here will be a money maker. Okay, maybe we get one now. Change for 30 again. Now I think he will just retest this resistance, I hope, and go down. Let's see. If we break above here, that will be a bad sign. Then we go over to do some Forex. But now I like the bar. This shows me that he wants to go down. Let's see. We just need to break. You see this spike here? If you can just break that region there, that would have been pretty nice, so we can get in some trades. Now let's see. Okay. Still at least respecting the resistance up here. That's nice. If we break that, that would be sad, because then we go far away from our trade again. Now let's see. We are getting close. Yes, I think we get a trade now. Let's see. Come on. Someone told me to look at Australian dollar against Japanese yen. I will do so. It's a little scary because he's very close here now. Let's wait and see here first, because we might get a trade here now. Can open it super fast maybe. I'm a little scared to do it because the bar can shoot down. The way he's moving now, I don't. Okay, we can try fast. There. Yeah, we do actually have something here. But let's wait and see. No, we can do that. No, let's see. Let's make a line here. I want to see. No, I don't like it. He broke this line now. And what I don't like so much here is that he closed too many times on the line. And now he broken, so this is not something we want to trade. Because we need to have a little more, because when you see you put the line here now, when you put the line here, you see most of the ones that come down, they close, you see? This one close here, this one close here, this one close here. This is a, yes, we have a line, but we can't trade one that close so many times down to it, because even with a perfect entry, we might lose. So I would not have traded this specific line, because we need to see many that are close above the line, you see? So, but good, good you found it, but it's not something that I would have traded, because like I said, you need to see that you would have won some of the trades. Let's go back here now to see. But thank you for the suggestion, but I'll show you example. So now, if you zoom out now, you see, you need to see this one, you will lose. If you see only bars that come down like this one, you basically would have lost it. Yes, it can be a perfect line, but if everyone close down in line, you lose it. No? So you need to see here, we have a little space in between. Space, beautiful big space, beautiful big space. You would have won all these trades. This one, maybe if you have many bars like this, you would have lost. But you see, if you won this one, you would have won this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. But if all the bars are very close to the line, like you see here, that is a sign that is something it's a beautiful line still, yes, but it's not one we can trade. So just make sure that when you find a line that you need to see that you have some spaces between the line you have. And when I talk about line, I always zoom in and I make sure that you don't have any of these spikes. I call this spike, that don't have no line below the green line. You see, you can have one once in a while. I'm sure we find one. If you go back here, actually we don't find any. That means this line is very nice. So we can see, for example here, this one is a little close to business, and this one, but all the rest here you would have won. Maybe you would have won this one, but the rest of this you would have won. So keep that in mind when you're finding lines, that you see that you just have spikes, you see? So you have a little space in between the green line and the closed bar. If you have that, then you have a money maker, okay? But I love that you all try to find lines with me, like this in some way. Yes, we can see there are a few here, but you see that you have spikes, do you see? You have a little space in between. So this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, do you see? You have spike. This one is maybe a little close, do you see? But you probably would have won it. This one here, you would have lost, guarantee you. Only luck would make if you won this one. Now let's see. Now let's see. So we're not going to get any trade today. We are now at 51 minutes. I'm going to be live for more 9 minutes. Let's at least, that's a little far away right now, let's at least check some Forex. Actually here we are very close to get a trade now. It's not open yet, but let's follow and see. We see here that we have a trend line going downwards. I don't manage to mark it beautifully. I think we can mark it from this one here. A little better. But currently where we are now is no trade. You see, I will do like this. I will just sweep in between. I think this is the one that is a higher probability to get a trade. So let's take here. We can take a trade here probably. Let's see. If we take a short trade here, we put our stop loss at least there. Target the low area there. It's a tiny trade, but still good. I think we can deal with that. Forex, let me just jump in, we are good. Forex, USD CAD, remove pending, short trade, let's take this number down. So now, if you want to copy this, you take the trade right now, because meanwhile, while I make this signal, the trade can change, can run in minus, can run in plus, but the trade will not be the same always. You see, already now it's running a little in profit, you see. So right away when I start typing, that's the time for you to take the trade. Okay, so post it here. And we are good to go still. So sometimes the signals I give for other people can come in a little late, but that's just how it is. I can't do it faster, but for the ones that follow me live, at least you can take the trade right away. So now let's see. Now I'll just post this for other people also. I will now explain the trade. I will just fast, just in between, just check all of these 4 we are trading. This is super far away now. This one is not there yet. No, no, okay, then I think we can, so basically we see a trend trade. For the one that follow me, do you know I love this type of trades? And we basically just target down here. This one probably will close in 1 hour. And the way I do things, I have always my take profit 1.5. And I trade like this. I do like my binary option trades. If I lose this trade, I lose $100. If I win, I gain 150. And if it's a small trade like this, or if it's a huge trade, I keep it the same. I change my lot size, so my stop loss is 100 and my take profit is 150. So even then, if I have a 50% win rate, I'm printing money. So I love to trade binary option together with Forex, because then, like today, for example, in this 1 hour session, probably we're not getting a trade, but me personally, I will follow some of this trade later on. And I will see if we can get some trades later. But for the session wise, like I said, Maybe on another pair right now it can be a trade, but I can't see all the pairs at the same time. So I need to go through in the start, find my lines, and then take trades when they appear for me. So that's how it is. But I hope also that you that are following this now, that you can follow and see, because trust me, if you follow this for here now, you will get trades today. And I want you to message me after how you did, okay? And tell me how much money you made. If you tell me you lost money, okay, sorry for that. But that I have a big belief in that you'll tell me that you have made a lot of money if you follow these lines. So let's see how we are in time. I think we are very close to the ending time with just 3 minutes. So I don't think we will get any trades today for binary option. That was a sad thing, but at least let's see if we can get one more Forex trade. This is a trade that this is something else. Looks like it was this was a trade I was planning to do, but never did. I was thinking if it was going to break this area here, I was going to take a take, and that would be a winning trade, you can see. But this trade I actually never did take. Sadly, I forgot the pending position here, but you can see that would have been a beautiful trade. At least I thought correct. Now let's see. Bitcoin. At least Bitcoin is starting to gain some value again. But as you can see, we are inside this I call the blob area. I hate this area. So only when you start to break above this green zone, I will be a little happy, or I'll be happy if you break below also. I don't care so much the value of Bitcoin. I don't hold any now. I will only buy when you get farther down. I did sell much, basically everything I had on the higher positions. Now let's see, I'll go over very fast one more time if there's something happening. This one is dragging a little far away. And probably we could have had something down here. Let's see now if that can be something. Let's see. It's not tested that many times. It's a one spike below. I don't like that, but we do have still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe lost this one. So it's something. So something to think about. That for you that are here as a member, this I will not post, but this line is tradable, okay? And let's see up here. No, we don't have enough information here to do anything here. No, we can't trade this. But this one, I will not put too much money on this line, but you can trade this line also. It's at 1.519719. This is one line you can trade also, but I would not have taken $100. That's what I typically trade. I take $100 trades. There are some sessions I can make up to 2,000. I have not done that live. I think live I done 1,500, something around there. But there are times when you can make a lot of money. With this one, I would have probably done a $25 trade on this line. Yeah. 25. I would not risk more than that on this line here. But the one up here, I would easily have done 100. Now let's move on. We don't have nothing here. And nothing here. So I think that's it for this session. We are now done for today. There were sadly no trade I could do live for you here now for binary option. There are some days are like this. I will not force it. I will not take trades just to take trades. I need to keep to my rules. But like I said, follow this for here and you will make money later today. Guaranteed. So with that, have an amazing day and I'll see you all tomorrow.